Brought to you by Penguin.
Digital etiquette. Welcome to Etiquette 2.0, the future of good manners, by Victoria Turk. Read by Victoria Turk. Introduction. On the internet, no one knows you're a dog, but that's no excuse for poor manners. Etiquette might sound like an old-fashioned idea in modern times, but it's about a lot more than knowing which fork to use. It is the social glue that binds us together, the code that lets us easily communicate without misunderstanding each other or causing offence. It helps us to avoid awkwardness and show respect to others, all while presenting ourselves in the best possible light. But all too often, good manners seem to dissolve in the glare of a smartphone screen or the clicking of a keyboard. This isn't usually out of any malice. The problem is that there's very little consensus on what constitutes good conduct in the digital world. You might know your way around a dinner party, but how confident are you on the etiquette of WhatsApp groups? Does your Tinder profile meet generally accepted standards of decorum? And where does one even begin with social media? Any guidance on the correct usage of memes is conspicuously absent from my copy of Debrett's. It's no wonder we're all confused. Behind our screens, communication is often conducted through text, meaning it doesn't benefit from social cues such as facial expressions and body language. Communication is rarely truly private, increasing the potential for embarrassment, and it almost always leaves a digital trail, all the better to capture a permanent record of your every indiscretion. In the 1990s, people used to talk about netiquette to describe a kind of general internet code of conduct. But as more and more of our interactions move online, we need more nuance. Context is critical. You wouldn't behave the same in an email to your boss as you would in a Snapchat message to your crush, or at least I hope you wouldn't. And as technology evolves, so too does our behaviour. Famed etiquette author Emily Post never had to consider how best to slide into someone's DMs or deal with the exquisite agony of being left on read. This book sets out to illuminate digital etiquette across the four major spheres of everyday life: work, romance, friendship, and community. As well as offering practical advice, it reflects on some of the quirks of modern digital culture and the behaviours we have developed to navigate these treacherous times. As technology moves on and customs change, it can be hard to keep up, but the basic pillars of good manners remain the same. Good etiquette means putting other people's comfort first. It means having empathy and patience, and generally just not being a jerk. Keep these basic tenets in mind, and we can bring ourselves one step closer to the impossible: being nice to each other on the internet. Chapter 1. Please take me off this thread. The art of work. 5 golden rules. 1. Reduce email at all costs. 2. An empty inbox is the path to enlightenment. 3. Assume that everyone you email is smarter and busier than you. 4. Reply all at your peril. 5. There is no excuse to leave a voicemail. We spend most of our waking hours at work, and in many workplaces, the majority of that time is spent staring at screens. One particular medium has come to dominate office communication: email. It's probably the first thing you check when you start your workday, and the last thing you do before you leave. It is the bane of the modern condition, and on that basis, it is here that we shall begin our study of digital etiquette. Things weren't always like this. Email has its roots way back before the internet as we know it, when American programmer Ray Tomlinson wrote some code that allowed users to send messages between computers on the ARPANET system, the precursor to today's internet, in the early 1970s. Tomlinson, who died in 2016, said he developed the system because it seemed like a neat idea, and maintained that the first emails he sent were so insignificant he had forgotten them. I'm sure we can all relate. It's undeniable that email has had a transformative effect on work culture. Without it, we'd never know the joy of...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?